Hello folks, hope you're doing well. So, okay, I've just done a video talking about whatever I was talking about. It ended, so I don't know. I don't even know really what it's going to be about. I've got no idea what this one's going to be about. So, I don't know. Anyway, the last one was about, be led to preach the life. Yes. Yeah. Okay. So, along those lines. So, life. Life is given by God. So if you're preaching life, then the words have to be given by God. Simple. It's not complicated. Really, it's simple. Yeah, life isn't created by your knowledge or logic. Or, what you know or what you've learned or what you've heard. Life isn't created by that sort of stuff at all. Yeah, okay, I've been to college, I've learned things. Yeah, it doesn't matter. The world might think your knowledge is good or your logic is good. But it doesn't matter. And to be honest, it is very much a case that YouTube is a worldly device. If you have tons of subscribers, if you have thousands, if not hundreds of thousands of views, chances are you're saying something that the world loves. You're definitely doing something that the world loves. Right? You're either saying something or doing something that the world is thinking, oh, that's great, we're going to come and watching this person. Because what they're saying or what they're doing is great. We like that. So, okay, people in darkness, if they like what you're saying, it means what you're saying is death. The problem is people think if they use some of the words from the Bible, it's light and it's life. No, it isn't. No, because if you cover that up with darkness, then, okay, there's no light, is there really? You could get a torch, but if you cover that torch up, if you put the torch on and cover it up with anything, if you paint it, the glass bit black, and cover it up with other things, then there's no light. And the problem is, if you're using your knowledge and your logic and all that sort of stuff, then it's covering the light with dark things all the time. And again, if therefore God has given you words to speak and you speak those words and you continue even when you've run out of words from God to say, but you continue using your knowledge, again, your knowledge is covering up God's words. Right? So we need to learn how to be led and stop when God stops. Because if we don't, we're not really preaching life to people. We're preaching death all the time. And that's not what we're called to do. We're not. We're called to have the nature of our Father in heaven. If we're called to have his nature, we're called to do as he does. He doesn't preach death. He preaches life. And, there's this continual belief even now, over 2,000 years after Christ. Right? So therefore we should have learned by now. There's still people who think we should be followers of Christ. Followers. Okay. Be crucified. Okay. Go to a country that will crucify you. Then you really are a follower of Christ. Right? Yeah. People have got to stop talking stupid, because that is just talking stupid. No, as I said, we can find scriptures that back that understanding up. But we have to have an understanding that scriptures are just basic. The New Testament is basic. Very, very basic. It's a very, very basic understanding of spiritual life. Taking people from no understanding to a very, very basic understanding. Yeshua himself knew, as I said before, he knew that the amount of words that would be his, in the New Testament would be, there wouldn't be a lot. He knew that. So he used his words as they were like gold. Really valuable things. And he was using the right words as well. And so when I see people talking about different Bibles again, and the Passion Bible, really? No. Sorry, no. If you want to read that, read it. If you want to read it, read it. And if God is leading you to read that and that to be your Bible, then cool, go for it. The problem with all these different Bibles is the words have changed. The words of Yeshua have been changed. They've been changed to fit in with today's understanding of speech and the words that people would use today. That weakens the message. I say Yeshua, there's a lot that irritates me with regards to that sort of thing, but that's why for us, when we do anything like this, the more we can stick to what God has said to us, and just that, the more that we are preaching life.